Out here at Grizzly Redwoods State Park, I'm hiking the Memorial Trail. Some of our campers told me they got stung by bees, so I'm gonna see if I can see if we got a yellow jacket nest or something on the trail. But you're welcome to come along with me. Hopefully we'll come back without any presents. Another reason I wanted to check out this trail, it's getting well into July, and supposedly we have marbled murrelets nesting here on this side of the Van Dusen. And so if any fledglings didn't make their initial flight to the sea and are along the base of some of these giants, I'll keep my eye out for them. We're basically looking for like a little penguin looking creature in the deep woods. The marbled murrelets are a seabird that actually nest in old growth redwoods. Well, it could also be old growth Douglas firs. They simply need a tree big enough with a 4-inch horizontal branch. They prefer covered in moss where they can lay their egg, single egg. Here's a beautiful example of a cathedral tree where we have one base and multiple trunks coming out of the same base. Just like a medieval cathedral and its spires. Magnificent. Check out this cathedral cluster. Oh my. Some of our wild ginger. Magnificent. 2 side-by-side cathedral stands. Douglas Carver and Margaret Carver Grove. Thank you, Carvers. Another impressive cathedral tree. Wild ginger at its base. Beautiful. Nice little nurse log. Baby trees growing out of the root ball. Sempervirens. This memorial trail takes a little work to get up on top, but then it's just a nice, beautiful saunter through some really, really lovely old growth redwoods and giant fir trees. Both are suitable habitat for the marbled murrelets, because both get massive horizontal branches coming off the big ones. Look at that guy. Still no sign of any wasp or bees. That's good. Oh, look at this goose pin. We had a trail cam set up here last year, and it's motion activated, and it went off when a black bear came in. And then 2 hours later, it activated again when he came out from his little nap and headed back down the trail. Look at this guy who was caught by his buddy. kept him from falling down. The value of living in community. Otherwise, he probably would have been a goner. There is something special about the quality of light in the deep woods. More ginger. Our Clintonia has gone to seed. It's got nice purple-black berries on them now. I'll show you some if we come across them. They get a really gorgeous pink flower in the spring. It's one of our native lilies, Clintonium. Nice deep groves. Wow, there's some biggies. Can't even see the tops. The wild ginger likes it wet. Look at it growing along this little seep. Apparently both the indigenous folks and the settlers, colonizers, would eat this plant, eat the roots. Settlers would roll it in sugar, eat them like ginger snaps, a little candy treat. Okay, so here's a couple really good examples of what the marbled murrelets are looking for in nesting trees. You see those massive horizontal limbs coming off the tops of these two trees. So that's what they want, and they want another horizontal branch over the top of it to provide cover. So if a crow or raven or stellar jay is flying by, they won't be able to see their egg on the branch below. But look at that branch. Get in closer there. That's just prime murrelet real estate. Check out this. I think this is a branch that's been cast from up above, but check that out. It's got a bunch of, looks like woodpecker holes in it, and then it's been torn apart. I'm thinking that was a bear looking for bugs or something in there. Ants or termites maybe. Although I haven't seen any termites in these woods. I need to find out about that. Redwood, of course, is super resistant to any sort of insect or rot. Check out those old turkey tails. So a lot of wood debris in here. Obviously this is not burned in quite some time. It's probably due for a fire. It's scary, but these woods need them to stay healthy. The Nongadal people that lived here would burn the woods every 8 to 20 years just to keep them open and healthy. Keep these tan oaks alive and well. There's some good-sized tan oaks in here. That was the Nongadal's preferred acorn. There's some more. And we got the wild hazelnut and big leaf maple. So there's a few, very few trees that can handle the shade of an old growth canopy. But the big leaf maple, the tan oaks, the bay laurel have all adapted to live in very low light. And of course you see the undergrowth made up of our sword fern and brackens and a lot of poison oak. Look at the canopy gap left by this recently topped giant. My goodness. So the race is on to see who's going to get that space. Oh, I don't think this tree's dead. I think I can see a sprig way up there. Let's see if we can get a better look at this angle. Oh my God, it's still alive. See if I can get it. Look at that. It's redwood coming out of the top. Amazing. Sempervirens, ever living. It may reclaim that gap by itself, but it's gonna have a lot of competition. This is a profound cathedral cluster, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spires that I can see. And there could be more around the other side. 9. Incredible. Oh yeah, there's a few more on this side. What a great cluster of trunks, all the same tree. Cathedral. Check out these trees. Those are some prime murrelet branches up there. Look at how they're horizontal, coming right out from the main trunk. And they're a good 4 inches wide or more. And the overlapping is also really nice for cover. Excellent. Thanks, Philip Bard, for helping save these trees. We sure do appreciate it. I know they do. Check out these. Look at those branches. Trees groaning. Check out this nurse log. All the baby redwoods growing out of it. And thank you, Rathhertz, for helping preserve these glorious trees. The Memorial Trail at Grizzly Redwoods State Park. Another double set of cathedrals. Oh my. Look at that. That's all the same tree. The central mother's died off and all her clones grown up around her. Fantastic. All right, well, no bees or wasps on that loop. Not sure where those folks were. Maybe they weren't on the main trail. Another fine example of a cathedral grouping. You can see the central mother has died, but she sent out clones now that are approaching almost as big as she was. Check out this poison oak, my goodness. Look at the vine on this thing. I've never seen a poison oak vine so thick. This thing's climbing at least 100 feet high up this redwood cathedral. Beautiful. Look at that. I wanted to give you some context so you can see how big that poison oak vine is. My God. Woo. If I wasn't so allergic, I'd climb up that vine. All right, well, that was our Grizzly Redwoods State Park Memorial Trail loop on the south side of the Van Dusen. And just because we had some reports of people getting stung by bees, I wanted to check it out and make sure it was safe. And I sure didn't see any hives or yellow jackets or bees. Maybe they were off trail or they went off on a spur trail or something, but that's good. So Memorial Trails good to go. Come on out and see us. It's semi-moderate in as far as being strenuous, but it's not too bad, and there's lots of lovely places you can stop and take breaks along the way. So come treat yourself to a stroll at Grizzly Creek on the Memorial Trail. Happy hiking. Okay, one more gnome home on our way out. That cutie. Oh, beautiful.